Window tinting, VIN etching, extended warranties. When you buy a new car, we know car dealerships offer all sorts of add-ons for more money. But what if you paid extra for service that the dealership later refused to honor?
So this is happening to dozens of customers that went to two big Houston area car dealerships, and many of those consumers reached out to investigative reporter Amy Davis for help. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, guys. We heard about this from a lot of customers. When they purchased new cars, some of them paid extra for lifetime oil change packages, meaning they would never have to pay for an oil change down the road. Others say they were told all new car purchases came with free oil changes for the first 60,000 miles. But what the dealership said when they sold the cars and then what they're doing now are very different.
Daniel Georgina is a planner. He paid cash for this new 2020 Honda Ridgeline just before he retired. Jazzed about the 60,000-mile oil change package John Eagle Honda of Clear Lake told him came with this new truck.
So when I go into retirement, being on a fixed income, I wouldn't have to worry about those things. One less thing to budget for.
His first two oil changes at Honda of Clear Lake were free. But then
the third time I took it in, all of a sudden I'm told, you have to pay for this.
Georgina protested, and so have dozens of others, online, in reviews, to the Texas Attorney General and the Houston Better Business Bureau that's received more than 30 complaints about this issue. 23 complaints about Honda cars of Katy not honoring the oil change packages, and 11 complaints from Honda of Clear Lake customers. Both dealerships were purchased by Lithia Motors in 2020, and the BBB noted the company has not responded to any of the consumers' complaints or reviews regarding this issue.
The dealership won't help me, Lithia won't help me, Honda won't help me. I can't get any help from the state of Texas. You're kind of my last hope.
When no one returned our calls or emails, we dropped by Honda Cars of Katy.
The previous ownership owned that. Now it's a whole new ownership. And it's been that way for almost 3 years now.
General Manager Tino Fontenot followed up with this statement by email that reads in part, Oil Changes for Life was not a contract, but instead an offering to their new car buyers. The program was terminated by the former owner before we acquired the dealership. An offering? But some customers did pay. Customer Ruth Borosco still has this invoice that proves she paid $249.99 for an oil change lifetime membership. And if the old dealerships terminated the program before Lithia Motors took over, why did Lithia post this flyer at Honda of Clear Lake? It reads, effective July 28, 2022, any and all prepaid oil changes administered by John Eagle will expire.
Screwed again by big business, and no one seems to care.
That is a contract. Somebody's going to have to pay for it. It's not going to be the consumer.
Attorney Mehdi Charkawi said this slip of paper would hold up in a court of law, even small claims court. And if John Eagle and Lithia want to point fingers at who's responsible for honoring the deal, customers should sue both of them and let them hash it out in court. And he says if customers all get together to do that, even better.
What these corporations are counting on is that each plaintiff is going to look at this contract and they're going to say, well, this is probably worth $500–600. Is it worth it for me to go pursue this company in a court of law? They're not counting on these individuals getting together, perhaps on a Facebook group or maybe watching your program and realizing that there are multiple victims and people that are entitled to this, to what they've been promised by the dealership.
So I did receive a phone call and statement from a Lithia Motors attorney after trying to reach them for months. While Lithia Motors maintains they don't have to honor the oil change deals, the attorney told me they will honor them to maintain customer goodwill as long as the customer has their original contract. Remember, that slip of paper, even the invoice, would count. We're posting the full statement from the company on click2houston.com, so print it out, take it with you in case they tell you you have to pay for the oil change at the dealership, but she says they will honor them. Of course, there are the last two oil changes that Georgina paid for. Sure. And then some customers told me that they threw away those things after they've been telling them for months that they won't honor them.
Right.
So they
probably counting on that as well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if they have any of the original paperwork somewhere in a file folder,
even a picture.
emailed.
Yeah. Right. Anything should count. And those customers that don't, you could go the small claims court route.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.